All right, this question comes from Alex. Alex is in Romania. Alex says, there's something that I want to know. How can I ask a girl to be in a long-distance relationship with me? I've been speaking with a girl recently on Facebook. This happened after I watched that video when you said that you must say the first thing that comes to your mind. After a couple of conversations, I found out that we have a lot in common, and I want to meet her. She wants this also. One more thing, should I ask for a relationship when we meet, or should I ask for a relationship on Facebook? Thank you. Okay, Alex. You are in this situation. Seems to me you're jumping the gun. You're like 10 steps ahead of yourself. When you are connecting with this girl on Facebook, and you're meeting her on Facebook, you're getting to know her on Facebook, that is a very, the spectrum of who she is that you're able to get to know through Facebook, through her pictures on Facebook, through chatting on Facebook, is extremely thin. It's very, very thin. If you are on the phone and you're talking to somebody and you're vibing, you guys think you have good chemistry, that's also, that's a little bit better. That's actually much better. It kind of expands that band of communication, but you're still constricted, you're still limited to who this person is through the mechanism, through the machine that you're using. Even watching my videos and looking at me and listening to my voice through video talking is not the same thing, not even close to the same thing as if we were talking face to face. We talk face to face, now all of a sudden you're going to have a much different picture of me. You're going to have maybe not different, but you're going to have a much bigger picture of me, much more expanded picture of me, much deeper picture of who I am. Because the way that we communication happens through so many different channels, through so many different avenues, and on so many different levels that I don't know if I highly doubt. I'm not a communication expert. I'm sure there's communications experts out there who I'm sure will verify that we don't really fully understand how human communication and connection between two people work, because it's not just the words, and it's not just looking at each other and all that stuff. There's so much that goes on there. So take this time before you get to know her, before you meet her in person, to get to know her as much as you can. Then when you finally meet her in person, that's great, you'll get a much better understanding of who she is as a person. You'll get to know each other, you'll be able to connect a little bit more, you'll find out if you guys have chemistry. And all of these things are required first before what you're going after. And you're asking me right now if you should ask her whether she wants to be in a relationship now or later. You shouldn't be asking yourself that question. That's a question for you. Look, if you have a goal for yourself that you want to be in a relationship, fine, no problem. Set that goal for yourself, set it out there. But setting a goal of you being in a relationship has nothing to do, that's a completely different thing than the process of a relationship unfolding, the process of you getting to know somebody, connecting with somebody unfolding. Those are two completely different train tracks. One is something that you've set out for yourself, a tangible goal that you've set for yourself. You want to be in a relationship. Okay, if you want to do that, if you want to set that goal, go right ahead. Once it comes time, once you've actually met somebody that you think you might like, you might enjoy, you need to, what you do is you build up that relationship together. A relationship takes two people to build. You have to have a foundation. You build up a relationship together. You can't, right now you're trying to label something that hasn't even been created yet. So until you have actually built something together, then you can actually start labeling it. But until then, bring it way, way, way back in. It seems to me what you're doing is that you're so fixated. You're very fixated on the idea of having a relationship, of wanting to be in a relationship, that it doesn't even matter who it's with. You find the right girl suddenly, or you find a girl who's okay, maybe good enough. Is this a girl who likes me? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna want to be in a relationship with her. Forget it. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to trap her in to maybe you're afraid that she's gonna run away from you. Maybe you're afraid that if she gets to know you in person, that maybe she won't like you after all. So I don't know if this is true. It's a possibility. So what you're trying to do is trying to get her to commit to promising you something, to being in a relationship with you, to labeling yourself as a couple, so that she doesn't run away, so that she doesn't go away from you. So instead of that, I'd like you to switch that mindset around. Switch around that frame of mind. Instead of thinking, how can I get her to like me? How can I get her to get in a relationship with me? What's the right thing to say? What's the right time to ask? Forget it. Find out first if this is somebody who you would enjoy being in a relationship with. You don't know her well enough yet. So take this time to get to know her. Find out if you have chemistry. Is this somebody that you want to take care of? Is this somebody that you think maybe wants to take care of you? Because taking care of each other, having a mutual vision, something that you want to build up together is crucial to a relationship. You have to set up a foundation to a relationship. And setting up a foundation for a relationship takes two people. So again, find out first if you like her. Find out if she likes you. Find out if you guys vibe. Find out if you guys have a connection, if there's chemistry, if she gives you hope, if she gives you kind of that intangible feeling. I don't know how to really describe it, but you'll know who the right girl is when she's in front of you. At this point, you haven't met her yet. You don't really know who she is yet. So, again, separate out that goal of you want to be in a relationship, fine. But setting a goal like that is like saying that you want to, make a lot of money in the future. And it's not real. It's not human contact. It's not real connection. Real connection happens in the moment. So the only way you can build up that, the only way you can experience that is to opening yourself up in the moment when you are either be chatting with her on Facebook, that's fine. Talking to her on the phone, that's fine. And of course, most strongly, is to spend time with each other. So do that first. Once you find that out, once you find out if you guys are in harmony with each other, then ask yourself, is this somebody that I want to be in a relationship with?